Uniabuja Teal-White Seminar, a cervical cancer awareness program.
Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon.
May we know you, please?
I'm Michael Olagbero. I'm a histopathologist and I'm CEO Doctor on Air.
Okay. I actually enjoyed your talk when you were giving a lecture on cervical cancer. But as students, we really need to know where we are lacking concerning it and ways in which we can contact it in school.
Well, several things. You know, this is the time when we start our sex life and also start our lives towards reproduction. So it's extremely important that from now forwards we take care of that part of our lives. But I think first of all, the first thing is to become aware. Cancer of the cervix, yes, is commoner in the elderly, but the seeds are sown while we're in university. You've heard of the issue of the October rush. In those times when most universities are around the same time, your first semester in school, your first year in school, you have so many handsome young men there who come with all the sweet words, and you end up having your sex for the first time and end up having sex with multiple partners in the same year. It's said that the average pretty young woman who passes through a 4-year course will have had up to 20 sexual partners by the time she leaves the university. Now, it's been said that up to 85% of women, in fact in some sites up to 90% or more, within their first 3 years of commencing sex will have HPV infection. So it does mean that we need to target women at that point in their lives. Number one, sex is not an essential thing. It's not like food and water at that age. So as far as possible, delay the onset of sex. The younger you are when you have sex, the more your chances of contracting HPV, that's the human papilloma virus, and proceeding to have cancer of the cervix 10 years or more down the line. So delay sex. Number two, have as few as possible sexual partners. Don't simply get carried away by every fine boy that comes around. Ensure that by the time you start having sex with a partner, as far as possible, stick with your partner. Thirdly, try to ensure that your partner does not have multiple sexual partners, because you could be faithful to a man who has gone ahead to sample viruses from 20 other people, and then you now become like a receptacle for the 21 viruses he's exposed to. As a woman, if you notice any wart, that's a pimple-like growth on your boyfriend's private parts, try to ensure that you avoid sex with him. That could be a sign that your boyfriend has been exposed to one of the types of the HPV virus. When you have any form of infection that arises from sex, do not simply go to a pharmacy to buy drugs. Go see a doctor, get tested. A number of times we have our young women in particular who don't get appropriate treatment for their STIs. This creates enough time for the lining cells of the cervix to get damaged and creates more chances to have the virus enter in. And then 10 years or more down the line, when the boyfriend will no longer be there, when she will now have a family of her own, then she succumbs to cancer of the cervix. But you see, for every woman that dies of cancer of the cervix, it's a sign that society has failed. Because there are circumstances that are proving science now that when we have prevention and control programs for cancer of the cervix, we're able to drop the rates by over 90%. In the USA, some decades back, it was like #1 killer of women when it comes to cancers. Now it's like number 8 or 9. What does this involve? Once a woman starts to have sex, within the first 2 to 3 years, go for your cervical screening. Do a pap smear screening. That takes less than 30 minutes. That 30 minutes may be the best 30 minutes you ever used in your life. Apart from that, if you have the funds, go ahead and then do an HPV DNA, because you may not always see the changes in the cells on time, but you can see that there's a virus present. So if the virus is present, then you can go ahead and now keep an active watch on that person. Also, when you go for a cervical screening, your doctor is able to not just take samples, he's also able to look and see what the cervix looks like. There's a certain kind of like paints that we use in low resource settings that tells you that the cells around here are likely to have been exposed to the virus. So let's take a sample from there and do further tests in the laboratory. And when something is found, cancer of the cervix can be killed in place. When it's small, it hasn't fully invaded into the lining of the cervix. So you can actually freeze it out and kill it out. But primarily, awareness. Go for regular screening. Avoid multiple sexual partners. Delay onset of sex for as long as possible. That will help.
Wow, that's a lot taken. And sorry, quickly, now cervical cancer, do we have the cure here in Nigeria, or you need to have lots of money, travel out of the country in order to have a cure or have good treatment for it?
For the basic treatment and for achieving cures at the early stages, we have what we need in Nigeria. However, for more advanced stages, we do have a lot more to be done in terms of our cancer care units, from both emotional and social care to medical care. We rely on the media and people such as yourself to help bring all of us to the awareness that we must make our cancer units fully functional. As of now, there is no fully functional cancer unit in Nigeria, and that must change.
Okay. Earlier on, you said you're a doctor on air, and you know they say health is wealth. So we need to know how we can get to hear more about our health, not to keep ourselves wealthy, I think.
Okay. Two options. Go to your Facebook page and look out for Doctor on Air. Just click like and follow us. Go send us an SMS via WhatsApp and join our weekly discussion classes. It holds every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. The number is 0703 424 3196.
Okay, so thank you very much for being with us, and I've got to learn a lot, and I think I must go for the test.
Please do.
Yes, I will. Thank you very much for having me. Yes, sir. Wow, that's a lot taken on cervical cancer, and we've heard the risk and the amount of deaths through cervical cancer. We need to treat ourselves. We need to check ourselves. If we don't have it, we're told to have the vaccine, and when we have it, we can still go for treatment when it's at the early stages. That is why we need to detect it now, because when we detect it now, we can easily treat it. We're being told that there are treatments in Nigeria when it's at an early stage, and there are treatments outside the country. So early detection, early treatment, and we'll live a better life. Like they say, health is wealth. So watch your health and you will be wealthy, because when you live, that's when you can grow. Thank you.